This is the duty. This is the total tax you are paying to government. Okay. Duty is just one of the items, but it's usually the largest. That's why people always talk about it. It's usually they look at it now. See how here is 329,000. All the other one here, none of them is up to 100,000. So it's usually the largest. That's why people always talk about it.
The total now is 450 something.
Yes.
That's the total.
Can we move on?
No, yes.
We'll do the Incoterm very soon. Incoterm. Yes, you were asking a question about Incoterm. Look at Incoterm. We'll be running off soon. We have just about 2 or 3 topics to round up. Incoterm basically, what Incoterm basically does is it separates transaction cost and risk between buyer and seller. Incoterm separates transaction cost and risk between buyer and seller. So, if we are trading, where does my risk end? Where does yours start? Can you remember when we talked about CFR, right? We said the risk end where?
At the port of
loading, on board the vessel at the port of loading, and the risk of the importer start from there. So I will go through the Incoterm. We have about 12 of about 11 of them, yes.
Separates buyer and seller.
Separates the risk. It actually separates the risk and cost, the sharing of the risk and cost between buyer and seller. Now we have Ex-Works. Ex-Works. Here is the importer in Nigeria. Importer flew into China and paid at the exporter warehouse and pick up the goods. Ex-Works. The importer flew into China, paid at the warehouse, and then he carried the risk and cost from then on till he gets to Nigeria. Ex-Works. FCA, free carrier. Exporter carried the goods to the shipping line terminal. And from there, his risk and cost ended. The importer engaged an agent to take it from there and ship it to Nigeria. Free carrier. Then FCA. FAS, free alongside ship. What does it mean? You know the first one, where does he pick up the goods? Where? Exports, where? Warehouse. FCA, where does he pick up the goods? Shipping line terminal. Then FAS, you will drop the goods right by the side of the ship. As soon as you drop it there, your risk and cost has ended. That of the importer starts from there. Then FOB, you move the goods and drop it on the vessel. Do you see the way it's progressing? Warehouse, shipping line terminal, the port by the ship side, then on top of the ship. That's FOB. FOB, that's why we say FOB is the cost of delivering the goods to on top of the vessel. So cost of the goods and the delivery to the top of the vessel. FOB, the risk and cost of the exporter ends where? When the good is where? On board the vessel. Then CFR and CIF. Look at the difference. For CFR, the risk ends here when the goods is on board the vessel, but the cost extends to destination. Do you understand? Risk ends where? On top of the vessel, but the cost extends to what? Destination. That's the exporter's cost. Exporter's risk ends here, but the cost extends here. Which cost is that?
Cost of
freight. CIF. The risk ends here on top of the vessel, but the cost of the freight and insurance extend to what? Destination. Now, CFR is the same as CPT, CIF is the same as CIP. The only difference is that these two are only used for C, while these two are used for any other one. Air, road, rail, anyone. So on your pro forma invoice, you're supposed to be having CPT. I'm sure you put CFR. You see this? Okay, that's good. Some people will put CFR, but no issue. But usually it's supposed to be CPT. And now, deliver at port, deliver at terminal, deliver duty paid. Now, in this case, the risk now of the exporter up until this point, where does the risk end? On board, right? And the cost extends destination. Yes. But in this case, the risk and cost extend to the place, the port, and the destination, or DAT, the terminal outside the port, or DDP, deliver duty pay. I will deliver it to the place we agree, and then I will pay the duty. as the exporter. You know, for export, importer fly down, right? Exporter carry it and deliver it and pay the duty before it gets paid. But the one that is allowed in Nigeria is this one. So don't let us waste our time. CFR or CPC. Now you notice I put freight prepaid and freight collect, right? Now under freight collect, importer is the one paying freight. Under freight prepaid, exporter is paying freight. Importer paying freight upon arrival, exporter paying freight before at the point of loading. Yes.
So CPT can either be air or sea.
It's often used for air because if it's C, you can't use CPT. It's supposed to use CFR.
It's C.
It's C, CFR. But it's not C. Any other one, CPT is okay. Multi and mono. What do we mean? All the mono means all these Incoterm can only be used for sea transport. FAS, FOB, CFR, CIF. They are only for what? Sea transport. All the other ones are multi. Any other mode of transport. And you can see the reason why CPT is multi, air or road or rail. Whereas CFR is what? Sea. Any questions?
Sorry, you said CPT is
multi.
Multi, meaning
You can use it for road, you can use it for rail. It's not just air. But even though you use it for air, but you can use it for other ones.
Meaning it's applicable to, it can be applicable to sea as well.
No. Yes. But because CFR is already for C, you can't, people don't use it. Not because you can't, but conventionally it's not, because CFR is available to be used. Can we move on? You can go through this at your convenience. This is just talking about the cost, where the cost ends. Who is bearing the cost and where it ends. Okay, import prohibition. Import prohibition involves regulatory restriction imposed by a sovereign nation on the influx of certain goods into the country. This is often done by different countries for a number of reasons, and these include protecting home industry, restricting trade dealing with some country, protecting the health of citizens, preventing the country from being used as dumping ground, and also encourage local production of the item. The import prohibition list in Nigeria can be found on the custom website that we stated there. Now, I wanted to put it, but I noticed it was very long, so I tried not to put it, so you can check it. If you are importing for the first time, you want to check the status of your product to see if it's prohibited. And you know the way they put it, they only put the HS code most of the time. HS code properly describe the product. HS code, I've discussed it already, I'll just read through. HS code is an international nomenclature for classification of products. It allows participating countries to classify traded goods on a common basis for custom purposes. At international level, it is a 6-digit code system. It was introduced in 1988 and has been revised thrice. The harmonized system of code forms basis for custom tariff schedule all over the world. Nomenclature actually means systematic numbering and naming of internationally traded products according to international rules and interpretation. This system constitutes a universal foundation for international trade statistics and all countries' custom tariff. HS code can be defined as the ID number of all products. The system is used by more than 200 countries as the basis for collection of international trade statistics. These codes are used by custom authorities around the world to identify products for the application of custom duties, taxes, and regulation. Finally, it's worthy of note that over 98% of the world traded goods is classified in terms of HS code. Finally, reducing demurrage to zero. How many of us have paid demurrage this year? So what will you pay extra if I tell you what you can do not to pay again? What will you pay extra?
I'll pay you 60%.
Now we actually have a service.
Okay.
Now this service, after this class, what we introduce this service to our clients, we can work with them on one or two of their transactions, and then they can learn practically how to reduce. But I'll show you now how they can actually reduce that demurrage to zero. You can actually reduce the demurrage to zero. Very possible. But first of all, we need to define what demurrage is. What is the difference between demurrage, detention, and rent? What is the difference between demurrage? We just call all of them demurrage. Demurrage is the cost incurred for the usage of container beyond the free period. Why the container?
I want to congratulate you for getting this DVD product. This product was designed to enhance the knowledge of people that are already doing import and the people that are going into the business to be able to understand how exactly the business works. This training will help you to understand all the documentation involved in international trade in Nigeria. It also helps you about the import process, step-by-step import process in Nigeria. We discussed the import contract in detail. We also talked about the risk, international trade risk, fraud, and how you can mitigate those risks. And more importantly, we also show you how you can actually reduce your delivery to zero. So this is a product that is very good for you. You are making a right decision in purchasing it. And if you have any question afterward, please do not hesitate to get across to us. You can reach us on 080-365-22946. You can also call us on 01-342-6206. And you can also get through us, tweet at us at trade_ng. You can also send email to us as tradeacademy@3thinkbest.com. tradeacademy@3thinkbest.com. You can visit our site. Our website is constantly being updated. 3thinkbestonline.com, 3thinkbestonline.com, and tradeinfong.com. tradeinfong.com. Do not hesitate to get across the door. We have other training programs you might be interested in. We have training on guarantee, we have training on letter of credit, we have training on standby letter of credit, we have training for marketers in banks who want to know how to get straight customers. We have training on import finance, we have training on export opportunities in Nigeria and how you can do manage your export business. We have training on different areas of international trade. So you can also contact us through those contact details that are already be scrolling on your screen, and with that you can get across to us to know more about other things that we might be interested in. I want to show you one of our DVD products. This DVD has 3 volumes. It's Export Digest and it has 3 volumes. Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. You might want to get it for yourself because this product will help you greatly in understanding the processes of export in Nigeria. Volume 1 contains fundamental of export business practice and the marketing and pricing of oil export. And you can also see that on the screen. Volume 1, you can see that there, fundamental of export business practice, marketing and pricing of online export. You can also see Volume 2, buy export contract and basic sourcing strategy, and then A to Z of solid mineral export, and then Volume 3, export finance option, checklist, risk and mitigant, and then the A to Z of agri commodity. This DVD, each of them is just 5,000 naira, and if you're buying all of them together, we can give you a discount. You can buy all of them at just a cost of 20,000 naira. We also have our export seminar the last Saturday of every month, the last environmental of every month. We have our export seminar. You can also join us there. A book will be coming out very soon. It's titled Making Export Business Made Easy. Export Business Made Easy. The book will be coming out very soon, before the end of this month. You want to get one for yourself. The book costs just about 2,500 naira. You can get the book. The book is cheap, but it will give you the value much more than 2,500 naira, helping you to be able to understand how to be able to get into the export business and take the business to the next level. Thank you very much for using DVD and enjoy yourself while you listen. Bye.